Go figure, the legally blind girl picks the most visually stimulating app to be her favorite.
Vacate to a place where you could take pictures, post on Insta.
Hey everyone, it's your girl Alisha. If you're new to my guide, subscribe if you already have. Tap the bell button to stay updated with my channel. It is all about IG in this one. If you guys know, follow me on Instagram. If you don't, I am obsessed with the app. It's my favorite social media app of all time. What's yours? Let me know down below. I just like Instagram because I feel like out of all of the social media, it's just the most easygoing. I feel like Facebook, people either show off or share too much. Snapchat, I feel like, I don't know, something about it is just not for me as much anymore, but I still keep up to date once in a while because I know I have a lot of Snap fam on there that has Stargardt's disease. And then what else is there? Twitter, never been a fan of. So if you wanna keep up to date with me, Instagram is the best way to do so. I literally do it all for the gram. If you've seen my camera roll, if you've seen this camera roll, girl, guy, whoever is watching. Can I even show this? It's all for the gram, all of it. I just do it all for the gram. Anyways, I'm gonna share with you all my tips and tricks to organizing, editing my pictures for Instagram, as well as how I convert videos from YouTube friendly to IG ready. So if you're interested, keep on watching. Let's just start off with the basics, since I've never done that before. I've actually never shown you the apps that I use in conjunction with IG, and there's a lot. So the first one stands alone, and that's because I use it every single day. This is VSCO Cam, so I try to post an OOTD every single day. I miss it, you know, once a month, twice a month, but almost every single day I'm posting something. And this is my favorite app for doing it. I've got it on lock. If I can use this app as a legally blind person, so can you. We're just gonna pick the first photograph from my archive just for time's sake, because I'm sure you might have seen or heard of this one before. But I'm gonna go over to 04, which is my favorite editing filter. I like how it makes things dark and a little sharper at the same time, but sometimes it can be a little too dark. So I'm gonna slide over to the left and switch over the brightness just a notch. I don't want to ruin the quality of the iPhone 7 resolution, which is just good, but not the greatest. It's not a DSLR. So I'm gonna turn up the sharpness just a notch as well. And I like to crop my pictures just a little bit. I just feel like it reminds me of like an actual camera photograph. And once I've done all of those things, doesn't take that long, then I'm gonna go over to the bottom and save it to my camera. I never upload from an app to Instagram just because I like to have creative control, and I do tend to make mistakes time to time because I can't see very well. All the other apps are in the photography tab, and I keep them here just because I don't use them as often, although this one, UNUM, I use almost every single day. Whenever I take an OOTD, I like to add it to the grid just so I know it's coming next. This one keeps me about a week ahead of what you see on IG just because I like to be organized, organizational freak right here. And I love that this can help you space out and plan, especially if you have like a color themed IG. Mine isn't that serious, but if you like to have things very organized, know where your flat lays and your selfies are gonna be against everything else, this is a really good way to keep organized and know what's coming next. Going back from there, this is a new one to the family. This is Airbrush, and I've only used it a little bit. You have to unlock by purchasing some of the functions, but this is really good. It's super advanced. I'm not used to it yet. I haven't memorized the functions, but I do suggest this to anyone that likes to airbrush it all. Over here is Cymera, and this one is a suggested one from my friend Emily. The one before was suggested from my friend Genevieve. Shout out. What I love about this one is it's a Korean app, so you know it's good. This is like a notch above Facetune, which I also have on here. It's just very, very advanced. If you want to accentuate anything, you can go for it in this one. I tend not to, just because I feel like I know social media is not real, but I don't want to go off on the deep end. Plus, you guys are going to see what I look like anyways when you hit YouTube, right? Over here is a relic. I barely use it anymore, but I think it's really good for a beginner. This is Google Snapseed, and what I used to love using this for is flat lays, because you can change the background. Say you don't like the gray background of your flat lay, you can change it to purple, green, purple, whatever. Clearly I like purple because I said it twice. But you can change it to whatever color you like and it'll still look natural instead of looking like that fake blue screen kind of thing going on. Over here, Enlight. I'm sure you've heard of this one before because it's very popular. A lot of YouTubers use this. I used to use this quite a bit for IG, and then I decided I don't really need it for that. So what I use it more so for is for thumbnails. I like to do like a text overlay, or if you want to like blend two photos into one another, so like the shoulders are overlapping and it doesn't look like you literally cropped two photos side by side. This is the app for that. Last but first in the photo app is Facetune. And like a lot of rappers have been exposing in their music recently, this is auto-tune for the face. Yes, we girls want to fix our faces as far as blemishes and wrinkles and whitening teeth go, and this is the app to do it. It's super easy. It takes less than 30 seconds. And what I like to use this for more than tuning my face is actually for blending out signs. If I don't want you to know what I'm taking a picture in front of or beside of, I will just patch it. Of course, I did this in a jiffy, but if I was taking my time with it, it would look a lot more neat. If you want to check my feed, you'll see a lot of things that have been whited out. That's how I do it. I know I've got a lot of apps, but I use them all for different things. I don't use apps for my stories, but I do have some hacks within the Instagram app that I like to use. If you're interested in seeing those, definitely let me know by commenting down below and hitting the like button. I'll do a separate video for that. But let's move over to my computer, and we're gonna talk about how to switch up your YouTube videos to make them IGTV friendly. Screen looks weird because I was zoomed in so I could show you what I was doing. Sorry about that, but let's proceed. We're gonna change the format to 1080, 1980. This is to make sure that nothing gets cut out or cropped out when we switch the format. Step 2 is to zoom in or zoom out, change your overall scale depending on how close you are to the camera. And step 3, if you need to, is to recenter yourself. Optional step 4 is to copy and paste or add text as needed and change the size format so that it fits within the video. And that's it. All you gotta do is airdrop it to your iPhone. That wraps up this video. I hope that you enjoyed all the tips that I shared in this one. Hopefully your Instagram is looking lit. If you haven't already, definitely hit the subscribe button and the like button. Let me know which app you're gonna download first. If you already have an app that I mentioned, let me know how you use it and how you like it down below. I hope you are having a great one, and until next time, love and later.